Hi, I'm Pierre Gasly, Formula One driver at BWT Alpine F1 team, racing with car number 10. It feels amazing, to be racing with a blue car with Alpine. I'm obviously extremely excited for the coming season. I've had time to prepare myself since last year. Prepare with the guys for the coming project, and obviously now it's a first proper day at work with the guys face to face in 2023. Everything is getting closer with the testing coming very fast. But no, I'm prepared. I'm extremely happy. I had a great training camp at the start of the year, and everything is coming together. So I'm very eager to get started. My speed, my dedication, my technical feedback to the guys, work ethic, and motivation. I'm here to win. That's what I want, and I'll bring that mentality, that spirit, that motivation to every single member in the team. And from what I've seen so far, it's a very impressive, organization with big facilities, incredible technical staff and people. So we got all the tools to succeed, and no, it's all about making the progress and development as they've been showing in the past season. My first impression of the team has been really good. I've obviously followed Alpine for the past years because they've been a competitor for quite a few seasons, and I've always seen the potential from that race team. But now having, being able to see exactly all the tools and their way of working, coming at the factory and seeing all the facilities, it makes sense to me on why they've been improving so much in the past years, and also like just the potential that there is to unlock. So now I'm very excited, and yeah, can't wait to see what we'll be able to achieve in 23. I'm definitely excited for 2023. Really looking forward to it. I think it's been quite a long break this season, actually. Like, we haven't been in the car since mid-November. And yeah, just missing the feeling. I'm missing the driving part, but I'm missing the competition, and just getting to the track and racing the best drivers, best other 19 drivers in the world. So just can't wait to get the season going. Be in Bahrain. Hopefully we'll be fighting at the top of the rankings, and be able to get close to the top 3 and give them a tough time. That's going to be the target. Obviously, really looking forward to go back to Miami. We got also Vegas coming in the calendar, with a big hype around that weekend. So I think it's definitely going to be pretty special to be racing on the strip, and then yeah, Qatar. Been there for the World Cup, so it's going to be pretty cool to go back there for Formula One this season. But yeah, for now it's all about the preparation with the guys, training, working at the factory, being in the simulator, which is good. But let's say my favorite part is once we get to the track and we get wheel to wheel with the other guys, and yeah, really looking forward to that. Obviously, I prepare myself in the best way possible, that I'm at the top of my game, and I'm feeling in a very happy place now with a great project ahead of me. Physically better than I've ever been, mentally in a better place than I've ever been. So everything is lining up for a good season. As a team, we'll try to finish minimum fourth in the constructor, and yeah, push the team with Esteban, work in the best way we can to make that happen in a more dominant way. And then yeah, if there is obviously opportunity to get more out of it, we'll go for that, and we'll try to close the gap with the top 3.
I'm Esteban Ocon, Formula 1 driver with the car 31 for BWT Alpine A523 team. Very much looking forward to it. It's been a great winter, I think, for all of us. Developing this new car and waiting obviously to unveil it and driving it for the first time. And yeah, it's always an exciting moment, the winter break, but it's good when it's finished. Yeah, working with Pierre, obviously very much looking forward to get started with him. I think it's an awesome story, that we can write together. We've been, knowing each other since we are very young, and dreaming of Formula 1 together to get back to speed at the top level. So it's going to be awesome to team up in one of the best team in the current grid, and yeah, we are all from Normandy, so it has a special taste. My first impressions of the A523, obviously it's a continuity of last year's car, an improvement. We work on the details, knowing on where to improve. So we are hoping that it's going to be a great weapon for the year. But until we test it, we need to keep working on ourselves, preparing in the simulator. And hopefully when we put it on track, it's going to be a great surprise. I do expect more stability for 2023. Obviously, we've known now these regulations for a year. It's been quite hard in the beginning to understand in 2022, but now, with this new car, we've got prepared. We had a year to prepare ourselves to come now with the A523. So yeah, I do expect things to run much smoother, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be fast as well. My targets for the year are to keep this fourth place in the championship, but close the gap to the third position in the construction championship. There was quite a gap from fourth to third. It's going to be a great year if we can finish close to third.
We've changed a great deal of the car from front to back, all the way from the front wing and the structures, the floor, through the bodywork, heat rejection system, front suspension, rear suspension. So, it's been quite an extensive program, and it's all there really to enable aerodynamics and the performance of our car overall. What we learned on the 2022 car, the A522, was quite extensive. We learned an awful lot in the deployment of the car and the launching of the car, but then also the way we operated it in the circuits at each race. And that really educated us on how to optimise the car for the future, and that fed into the A523 program, all the way through from duty cycles and how we actually operate the mechanical balance of the car, but also more so some of the thermal aspects of the car, and being able to push the performance even further now that we know where it operates. We had a fantastic opportunity in the development race last year, and we really shone as a team that developed and upgraded our car at every event. We're going to be even more aggressive this year. We've got a very aggressive development program. It's going to cover aerodynamic options, but also some mechanical systems on the car, and I think it's hopefully going to be at least a par with last year, if not much better. So the current milestones with the A523 are quite extensive actually. We're very proud of the progress that we've had with Viry and Enstone. We've actually homologated our car before Christmas, which was a fantastic step for us and allowed us to focus on some of the more performant items around the car. We've done a great deal of validation on the powertrain with Viry, actually at Viry on our full car powertrain dyno. We've actually carried out quite a considerable number of kilometres, improving that reliability and making sure that we've made a step in an area last year where we knew we needed to improve. So actually, as we stand here today, where we're doing a little bit of vehicle dynamics validation, and as we look forward to getting to T08, we're in good shape. Yeah, very much so. They're a young, tenacious group of drivers with also a lot of experience, and they've both fed into this A523 car quite considerably in the manner in which we'd like to deploy it, and some of the aspects of its characteristic and drivability. And I really look forward to seeing them at T08, but then into the races and fighting hard with the opposition to deliver us some good constructor points. On top of developing the car, we've also developed our organisation. You know, we are a works team between Aviri and Enstone, and we've worked really tirelessly to make sure that we've taken that to the next level. We had some particular issues last year with our race car, which almost pulled us closer together. We're a tighter knit group of engineering community, and we've been able to fix those problems efficiently and quickly, but also cover off some other issues and add some performance to the integration of the power unit into the car. So we're very proud of that, and the performance target we've hit there is very strong, and I think everybody involved should be very proud of that.
My name is Otmar Safnauer, and I'm the team principal of the BWT Alpine Formula One team. So after our fourth place finish in 2022, I was very proud of the collective work that was done between Viri and Enstone to bring upgrades to the races, make sure they worked on track, which they did. We have a 100 race plan. We're 78 races to go on the 100 race plan. In the 22 races of 2022, I think we made good progress towards our goal of being championship contenders in 78 more races. So the progress is happening at a good pace, and it showed with our fourth place finish. When I first arrived about a year ago, the A523 targets were just being set, and I thought the targets were appropriate. They were stretch targets but achievable, and it was great to see both the design team and the factory work all year to realize both the targets and what I think will be a competitive car in the A523. So after our fourth place finish in 2022, I was very proud of the collective work that was done between Viri and Enstone to bring upgrades to the races, make sure they worked on track, which they did. We have a 100 race plan. We're 78 races to go on the 100 race plan. In the 22 races of 2022, I think we made good progress towards our goal of being championship contenders in 78 more races. So the progress is happening at a good pace, and it showed with our fourth place finish. So for 2023, I'd like us to, one, have fixed our reliability issues, have a better finishing record, races, be more competitive, score more points, and be much closer to the top three than we were in 2022. It's a great driver lineup. They're both have youth, good experience, and they're both fast. They're both race winners. They've known each other for a long time, and it'll be exciting to see them come together in Formula One, work together to take the team forward, and perform to the abilities that they have. So our aims this year are to be much closer to the top three, and in order to do that, we've got to improve our on-track performance and our finishing record. So we have to get rid of all the reliability niggles that we had in 2022 and continue to improve the car at the same rate we did in 2022. Bring upgrades to the car that worked the first time and bring them often.